My wardrobe used to be 3 times the size it is now, and at the time, I thought that that was ideal. However, downsizing has taught me that it's more than possible to style myself confidently with less. In this video, I'll be sharing 5 things that I've learned through working with a smaller closet selection over the past few years. These lessons help me use what I have in ways that not only make me look good, but feel put together as well, even if I do wear the same pieces over and over again. They also act as an intentional guide when I'm considering a new purchase and addition to my wardrobe. So if you're feeling stuck with what you've currently got, or you're in the process of streamlining your own wardrobe, this video is for you. Let's get started. When it comes to clothing, it's not so much about the style of an item, but rather the way that it fits on your body. Not every clothing item is going to fit or look the same on every single body type, and that's okay. That's why we have variety, it's why we have options. But in learning this, I've really been able to boost my confidence because I now know how to buy for and style my own personal figure rather than imitate what I see on other people. I used to see outfits, whether online or in person, that I really loved, and I would try to recreate them, but a lot of the time they wouldn't turn out the way I had hoped, or they wouldn't look like the photo or the person that I had seen. And the reason why was because the fit of the items were not in alignment with my body type, and often the proportions were also wrong. When it comes to styling, it's really important the way that the item fits because it can make or break a look, and it can also make or break your confidence in what you're wearing. So now this is a really important thing that I consider when I'm out shopping for new items, and it not only helps me save a lot of time and energy just avoiding the styles that I know aren't flattering for my personal body type, but it also helps me to appreciate the items that do fit really well much more. Tailoring items, which I do often get done with pants and sleeve lengths because I am a petite, actually generates more value in my items for me, and in turn it brings my cost per wear down for my clothing because I am more inclined to wear it if it's fitting properly. There's a whole bunch of resources online for decoding your own body type and body shape, so I will link a few of my favorites down below if you are interested in figuring out your own. Accessories are the bridge from boring to elevated. In my personal wardrobe, I have a lot of what one might consider basics. I definitely do consider them basics, t-shirts, button-ups, street jeans, items that alone are very, very simple. And I prefer this because I do find them definitely more versatile and they all kind of work well together. However, if I didn't accessorize, I would get bored very quickly. So for me, accessories are like icing on the cake. I have a core selection of jewelry pieces that I wear every day. My wedding rings, I've got some dainty gold bracelets on here, my dainty necklace, and then a smaller pair of hoops that I wear pretty much every single day. The necklaces and bracelets I actually never take off so that I don't forget to put them on. And then I also have some standout pieces. So these chunkier hoops are one of them. And then I also have a gold watch from my mom that I like to put on if I need a little bit more of enhancement in a simple look. Along with jewelry, I often use handbags and hats to add some visual appeal to my looks. So a current favorite of mine is this green ball cap because I don't tend to wear a lot of color in the clothing department. And then I also have my straw handbag on standby during the spring and summer months because I love the textural element that it can add to a look. I only have a handful of these prominent accessories, but I do find that they really make a difference in how I style my pieces and how I freshen up the outfits that I'm wearing. Because of their timeless nature, they're not really trending items. I do think that they're gonna last for years and years to come, and I'm not gonna get bored of them because they work with so many different looks. Putting on an accessory or two, even though it does just take a few moments, really helps to contribute to feeling more put together, and so I can step out confidently knowing that I've pulled my look together with some key pieces that I feel really good in. Comfort is key in footwear. If you've been with me since the start of my fashion journey, over 5 years ago now, then you know just how ridiculously large my shoe collection once was. If you're new here, I had over 100 pairs of shoes to myself, and so as you can imagine, I've had all different types of footwear, but more specifically, I've had a lot of shoes that I loved the style of and never wore because they either didn't fit properly or they were super uncomfortable to wear. I kept them though for the sake of having options. With a smaller collection now, comfort is imperative to wearability. So if a pair of shoes is not comfortable, then it's just not gonna cut it in my wardrobe. I used to be the type to go out and purchase a pair of shoes that was a quarter to a half size too big, thinking I would put an insole in and all would be fine and dandy, but those shoes were never worn, maybe once or twice, and then I would realize, oh, these really don't fit and they're super uncomfortable, so I'll just keep them in my wardrobe just in case I reach for them again in the future. But now I'm very picky when it comes to my shoes, and I've found that comfort is often a matter of quality, so I'm very careful when I'm picking out new shoes to add to my wardrobe or replacing a pair of shoes that has been worn out. Whether it's spending a little bit extra on a more durable and higher quality material or a shoe with a better insole, it's definitely worth it in the long run because they last longer, I've personally found in my collection, and they also bring my cost per wear down for each item because I'm more inclined to wear them if they are comfortable on my feet. Having less but better footwear helps me to walk confidently out the door, knowing that I'm going to be comfortable no matter what I'm wearing. Wardrobe care is a non-negotiable. From removing lint from my sweaters and outerwear to repairing buttons or holes in my items, when I care for what I own, there is a big difference in what I choose to wear and how I feel wearing it. When things are left untouched, I tend to avoid those specific items, and therefore it reduces the possibilities of what I can wear in my already small wardrobe. And if I do decide to wear something that I know needs some maintenance and TLC, I don't feel as confident putting it on and wearing it out. Wardrobe care requires effort, and in my personal opinion, effort does contribute to a more put together appearance and feeling. Not only that though, it definitely helps to make the clothes that I own last longer. A hairstyle can be a differentiating factor between very similar outfits. I've learned that if I wear the exact same dress but change up my hairstyle and maybe add a different pair of earrings, it can make that exact same item feel brand new. Maybe it's just a mindset thing, but that's really all it takes for me to style the pieces in my wardrobe over and over again. I no longer feel the need to buy a new outfit for every single occasion because I know that there's power in hairstyling and accessorizing. It doesn't even have to be crazy. I'm definitely not one to reach for my hot hair tools every day, not even every other day, to be completely honest. It could be as simple as, slicking back my hair into a ponytail and adding a braid, or even just putting my hair up with a claw clip and having some wispy pieces out in the front. By finding hairstyles that I feel really good in and that I feel me in, it's allowed me to re-wear a lot of the same things in my wardrobe, but feel fresh each time that I do. Okay, I'm throwing in a little bonus lesson here because it's been super, super important on my own personal style journey, and that is that nobody really cares about how we look as much as ourselves. Nobody is tracking how many times we wear the same item over and over again. Nobody is keeping track of whether or not we're wearing trendy items or if the things that we put on are within the season or current style. So it's okay to just wear whatever you want. This has been really key in helping me feel confident in re-wearing my pieces and feeling okay with not keeping up with the trends. For me, having a small wardrobe allows me to focus my time, energy, and money on different areas of my life. But in keeping these lessons in mind, I don't have to compromise on my appreciation for a great look because simple can be stylish too. And by taking each of these lessons into consideration each time I declutter or shop for a new item, I'm slowly but intentionally building a wardrobe that I feel fantastic in, and that's gonna last me a long time. Now, something that's really leveled up the way that I streamline my wardrobe and shopping process has been digitally cataloging everything that I own. So I'm gonna link my video on that up here if you're interested in learning a little bit more about it. If you also have a small wardrobe, or maybe you're in the process of downsizing your wardrobe, I'd love to know if you have any tips or tricks of your own for keeping things fresh. Leave a comment down below for everybody to see. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.